Okay, so we are live. Let me make sure this is at least semi-appropriate so you don't see my balls. Are we good? What up, movie fans? Holy crap. It's been the better half of 2 weeks, I think, since I've been doing anything on the channel. So let's to let you know I'm alive and well. Thank you all so much for being here. Man, so much has happened in movie fandom. Coronavirus is, of course, taking the news headlines by storm. So many things movie-related have been canceled. So many things personally for me, and of course, I'm assuming for you, if you're wanting to buy toilet paper or any other commodity from a store, I'm sure, of course, has been a huge problem. So, lots to catch up on. But you know what? Check it out. It's Sunday, March 15th. I just got word that Westworld Season 3 is happening right meow in about 20 minutes, 15 minutes, I think, right now. So let's do that. Let's talk about that. I'm gonna, whoop. Sorry, I've got like you got to see my underwear. That's cool. I got the most ghetto setup here right now. I'm in a hotel in San Francisco for my new job. And I'm just trying to make this shit work, man. You know? Oh, Jesus, Lord Almighty. All right, we got this. We got this. We're good. Let's do this. Come on. You know, I'm gonna shift the orientation. Oh, orientation's locked. Okay. You know what? This is a trial and error because I don't have my usual setup. Hey, you know what? You can kind of hear this at least, so that's kind of cool. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna unplug this bad boy. Hopefully the battery won't die. And the orientation will remain static. Excellent. Okay. So we're only 2 minutes in. No one has seen this yet, so that's awesome. But I'm ready. Do I have HBO in Spanish on right now? That will not be good. I'll figure that out shortly. Let me plug this mofo back in though. I want to keep this. I want to keep this motherfucker charged. You know what I'm saying? But this shit. 20 minutes to prepare for this, so please don't judge.
Show this world for what it really is.
Yeah, I'm just trying to hustle. Every day we hustling. Every motherfucking day we hustling. Fucking shit. God damn it. I got this, bro. God damn. Okay. This really sucks. You're trying to do this whole YouTube thing when you're not home. You got everything set up nice and easy. Yeah, live. No, it's definitely not the case. Okay. I think that's good. Are we good? Are we good? Y'all ready? Okay, let's do this. I'm not gonna put any pants on, so whoop.
Concerned.
Cool.
With what I found.
We're gonna do a live reaction here. I'm feeling it. Are you feeling it? Okay. It's Fan Albert. All right, I don't need this up here per se. Oh, right. Excellent. Okay, so 6 o'clock p.m. This thing is supposed to go down, right? Uh-oh. I'm gonna close the other.
Time to float.
Remember to pray for us.
I'll put in a word.
I'm gonna close this one out, actually. Sorry, I've got.
It's time to level up, ho. Call me elevated. Not worried about no bullshit. Not worried about no haters. No, I'm on my hustle shit like I run the neighborhood. Yeah, picking up my block. Ain't no
Where the
fucking
hell?
Hollywood. So bitch, take my picture.
Uno momento, por favor. Oh wait, is that babe? Yeah, there you are. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna be doing it here in this one. I'm gonna close the other live stream out because that one is based on my computer. Bear with me, everybody. Totally doing this like on the fly in a hotel room in San Francisco, for Christ's sake. All right, I didn't have much time to prepare, so bear with me. So excited to be with all of you here. So let me close out the other, yeah. Una memento. But check it out. We got 4 minutes until Westworld Season 3 starts. Super excited for that. Let me close out the other live chat so I can focus on this one here. Yeah. Welcome to my digs. Hotel room in San Francisco. Okay. All right, hold on. Let me shut my ADD brain off here for a second. So excited to watch Westworld Season 3. Holy shit. And live, too. So really excited to talk with all of you in the live chat. Hopefully you can hear me well enough. Let me know in the live chat if you can hear me well enough, because I know I have the TV over there also broadcasting audio.
He knows it's game time.
So we're in sync, you know?
He's about to step in the octagon. He's like, all right, here we go.
Okay.
I feel good. Let's do this. Because every woman in here has stood by the window at least once and been like, why is he still sitting in the car? What is he doing?
Shut up, Robert Meyer Burnett. I love you, you sexy man beast, but time is not now for you to talk. The time is mine right now. This is my time slot, baby. Okay. Let's see. Let me go on the moviepop.org. I'm gonna put it on mute. Put it on mute here. We got 3 minutes until Westworld Season 3 comes on. Now, one of our fantastic moderators, Miss Paula Ballers, suggested that I give you a recap for what has happened in the past seasons. It's been like a year. Ooh, there I am. Okay. Hey, Junebug Films is in the house. What up, dude? They're going to kill Martha. Who the fudge is Martha? Bro, it's been so long since I've seen Westworld. I don't remember a Martha being in there. You've got Dolores. I remember Dolores. Martha? Is that like is that a joke? You know, like, what's it called? Batman versus Superman? You know, Martha. My wife is named Martha too. Or my mother's named Martha. I'm not gonna kill you because both our moms are named Martha. Yeah. But hey, Junebug Films, thanks for being here, dude. Thank you for being here. Seriously, let me look you in the eyes and tell you thank you. I genuinely do appreciate it. Let's see. This is totally impromptu, no heads up. So for anybody who's here, thanks for dropping by. Okay. I'm gonna edit this video, put some tags on it so people get the heads up. Because I'm not sure anybody knows this is happening right now. I didn't put it on social media. I didn't put any tags on this video at all. So if you're in the live chat, let me know. God, this is such a janky setup, but hey, you know what? I figured why not? I'm not doing anything right now. I want to watch Westworld with all of you, so let's see what's happening. Okay. Is this better? Because I'm closer to you? Probably is a little better, right? I mean, this is like the most ghetto setup you could possibly ask for, but we're here. We're here. We're queer. Get used to it. We're here. We're queer. Get used to it. Be nice. Yeah. Okay. And nobody's watching at the moment, so let me just get the tags going on here. Oh, I see one of y'all in, in here. Fantastic. Let me see. I'm currently editing the tags on the video here so I can get more people notified about this thing happening here. Who's in here? Who's watching right now? Who are you? I want to know who you is. Whoever you guys are here right now. Oh, it's Paula Ballers. Miss Paula Ballers. Hello. Thank you. Yeah, totally janky setup here, as I've said for the past 10 minutes. You can bring it up on Prime. You are taking too long. I'm waiting for HBO to start broadcasting it. This is live terrestrial TV, as quick as it goes. Oh, hey, it's my baby. What's up, babe? My beautiful wife, Tiffany, and Mr. Brian Hepburn. What up, man? Okay, here we go. Westworld. It's
To dominate this world.
yeah, it's on. You guys watching? Let's do this. Storm Shadow, what up, man? Good to see all of you. It's been so long. It's been like 2 weeks I've been out of commission. I'm here in San Francisco, so I'm trying to do what I can here, but glad all of you are here. We're going to be talking Westworld Season 3.
We're here to decode the
Literally
gifts.
broadcasting live right now on
They create for
HBO,
us
so...
can compete with the real one.
I want their world.
All right. Yeah. Paula, you're watching it on
Unlikely to survive out there.
Amazon Prime, but it's streaming, right? Like you can't like fast forward, or how does that work? I don't know.
I made someone. I brought her back.
You wanted to live forever.
Yes,
Be careful
like
what you
and
wish
subscribe.
for.
But if you're already here, you probably are already, but all the better, all the same. I'm just really excited to talk Westworld and watch it live with you guys right now. It's broadcasting on HBO, so let's just do this together, right?
You gotta.
Whew. Whew.
Yes.
Gotcha, Paula.
So many paths lead to our extinction. It'll take both of us if we're going to survive. But
Storm Shadow says it's a good season, dude.
are you ready?
Season 1, of course, was like
We have work to do.
choice, great, excellent, prime quality television. Season
We
2,
are the authors of
prime
our
quality
stories now.
television, of course, too. But I did feel like Season 2 did fail to live up to the setup, you know, from Season 1. Oh, here we go. Okay, Season 3. Let's do it. Oh, new intro.
Divergencia, Beihai, China.
Okay.
2.39 arcosegundos.
This better not be in Spanish. Am I watching a Spanish version? Motherfucker, I am. I need to fix this real quick. Yeah, there we go.
Wir hören, es ist nicht so schlimm ist wie nach dem
Yeah, I know. It's all in Spanish. I'm like, what
das
the?
eingestellt. Sie hatten makelloses Sicherheitsdokument.
Cool, this is in Dutch.
Fairly sizable fucking blemish, wouldn't you say?
Oh, god damn it.
Verkaufen, my entire position.
This is great.
Das ist unmöglich. Die Märkte haben sämtliche Transaktionen getroffen, bis die Nachrichten überprüft sind. Es tut mir leid, wir müssen uns einreihen.
Chef is ready to serve dinner.
I told you not to interrupt me. I don't care about
Brian,
chef,
where are you
fucking
at,
dinner.
Brian? Are you on the West Coast, bro? Because I'm in San Francisco right now, and this damn
I
hotel.
pay you, so I don't
Thanks,
have to
babe.
wait in any fucking lines. Get it done.
Wait, is this English? San Jose, Brian. Okay, cool, bro. We're not far from each other, man. It'd be really great to see you in person, dude, while I'm up here. I've never been up to the Bay Area before, like, for this extensive period of time. So, yeah, man, like...
Tell security we've turned in.
Okay,
Of course. Good night.
English.
Mellow sunset. Duration 6 hours.
right. I don't want you going into town alone anymore. It's a security risk. Security! Security, Eunice! Security! System! Get the ambulance.
I'm afraid I can't do that. My connectivity has been interrupted. I've been reduced to core functions. If you'd like to turn on the lights,
Shut up!
say turn on the lights.
Open the fucking door!
Yeah, definitely in the city, Paula. This is not in Westworld, for sure. Hey, for those of you watching right now, if you could just hit that like button, that would be ace for me. I mean, you're already subscribed, presumably. Damn, she's looking hot.
Hello. I hope you don't mind. I've never been in one before. The water's so warm.
Who the fuck are you?
Don't you remember? After everything we've shared. Your bachelor party in the park.
Ooh.
You wanted to get some things out of your system before the wedding to your first wife. My condolences, by the way. You can stop pressing the alert button in your pocket. That won't work either. Bit of a tactical mistake, really. You want to be the dominant species, but you built your whole world with things more like me.
You're not going to hurt me, are you?
I've hurt so many people, I don't want to hurt anyone else. Unless they try to hurt me. Which sadly you will. You see, I know you. I read your book.
Book? What book?
Think of it as an unauthorized autobiography. You're in technology. You didn't think that I was the only thing Telus was selling, did you? Some of your memories I wish I could forget. But I can't. I need you to remember them too.
Oh, God.
Yeah, Paula. Dolores is interrogating some German dude in like a very modern looking
Should
home.
have kept it in the park.
Presumably this is, yeah, obviously happening outside the park in the real world. There's an Asian chick there. I don't know if this helps you at all.
She tried to leave. But it's hard to break our loops, isn't it?
Whoa, what in the hell? What the hell is happening?
you remember this place? What you did here?
She drank too much. Slipped. Hit her head.
Of course she did. You paid a lot of money to hide her indiscretions. She can't hide from herself.
Please, make it stop.
When you got remarried, you told yourself you had changed. We both know that's not true, don't we?
What? What do you want from me?
Same thing everybody wants from you, Jerry. Money. I haven't been here very long, but I know I don't want to be here without it. I already took most of yours while you were sleeping. I just need one more thing. You worked at a company called Insight. Retired early. You were supposed to surrender any confidential files, delete any copies. But you didn't do that, did you? You thought they might be valuable. You were right. You're about to trade them for your life.
The fuck do we want with this anyways?
The last of my kind, for now. I need a competitive advantage. As for the money, think of it as an investment. A startup. The origin of a new species. Good luck, Jerry.
Okay. Good luck to you, Jerry. Whoever you are. Presumably he's somebody who works in the park or works with the Delos Corporation, right? What are we thinking, guys? Let me know in the live chat. Uh-oh. Oh, down my... Okay, what? How is Dolores... What, she has holographic technology now?
Who are you? The person who set you free.
Okay, Paula, I'm trying to wonder that myself. Oh, okay, we got the intro here. Cool. All right, so we're on the same page, right? Cool. The intro's the same. We can talk throughout the intro. Yeah, who is this dead guy in the pool? The German fellow is talking. He's got some sort of cybernetic earpiece inside him. Presumably, he's somebody who works for the Delos Corporation, or what's the other? Delos Corporation is the parent company of the Westworld Corporation or whatever, right? So presumably, he either works for one of those two corporate bodies. What Dolores wanted to do with him, I don't know. Yeah, okay, cool. Glad so we're on the same page, Paula. Yeah, I don't know. But that is Westworld, right? Like, we're gonna get tidbits of information throughout each episode, and it's gonna be laid out in a very non-linear fashion in terms of the narrative, and we're gonna slowly be able to find out, where's Tandy? I'm sure she'll come up, right? Because we have Tandy Newton and Rachel Evan Wood inside the trailers for season 3, and my boy Aaron Paul. So excited to have him added to this. Like, I can't wait to see what his character is, how his character is going to interact. Wow. Okay, cool. Little red montage there for the intro. Yeah, guys. Let me know your thoughts here. I'm trying to figure this out just as you are. So, anomaly detected, Los Angeles, California. Minor irregularities, analysis required. There he is. Aaron Paul, baby. My wife thinks she's hot right now.
Answer. Voice only.
Hello. Caleb, it's Francis. Can you talk?
I can show you later if it's better.
No, I have a little time. They said it might be good if we spoke.
Been a long time. Too long. Look, I can talk or I can just listen. Whatever you like. You keeping your head above water?
Yeah, running fiber pays the bills. Almost.
How was it being back there? Back home?
Over here? I don't know. He said the way the army was run, algorithms, that's the way everything was going to be someday.
Future Los Angeles.
Better living through technology. And some things are better, but I don't know.
This is cool. Because I know...
George, how are your coworkers?
Nice enough. We work well together, and he doesn't ask to borrow money.
Pretty cool, because I know Westworld was actually located on an artificial island off the coast of, I believe, it's South China. So, obviously, Dolores and
I
crew...
just have to work harder, keep my scores up, see if something better comes along.
That's right. Gotta stick to the plan. Keep fucking climbing.
Yeah, that's what you always said. That we needed a plan.
Glad to see you taking my advice.
Dolores and crew have made their way from China all the way to the future Los
You ever
Angeles.
think about getting your implant turned back on? Smooth some of the rough edges off?
Well, some people need it. But for me, I guess the rough edges are the only thing I'm hanging on to.
Implants. Interesting. What might that mean?
I'll see you next week, Mom.
I'm always home.
The cost can be challenging. It may be the case that the best solution for you and your mother would be a state-run facility.
Still working a night shift? Look, I know what you're thinking. There's no point in us talking if you can't trust me. Besides, who the fuck am I gonna tell?
Like I said, I've got bills to pay.
Make money, motherfuckers.
Nothing too heavy, no personals, A to B's, some redistributive work.
Sounds kind of like the shit we used to do over there.
I'm
Then we
loving
have to worry about the sheriff's department.
the production design of this is like absolutely fantastic. Guys, if you don't know already, Nathan Crowley is the production designer for this series. So he's working with Jonathan Nolan, obviously, who is the showrunner for this series. But he's also
They say it's a meritocracy. The system picks the right people for the right job, which is great, I guess. I don't know where that leaves the rest of us, people who didn't make the cut. Honestly, I don't mind the bottom of the barrel. At least you have some interesting company.
I remember you.
very true, Paula.
They ran that Mexican diesel off of Fresno last year. How you been?
Good.
But Nathan Crowley
Okay.
also works with Christopher Nolan
just
on
drunk.
all of his most recent films.
Tell me
So
okay, G.
top tier,
Most definitely not okay.
right?
He's fine. You got the stuff?
Settling.
ATM again. Small time shit. I gotta get my stats up. Do more personals?
I like her.
Personals?
She's cool.
You should. Your stats are shitty, man. I don't get it.
I'm an underachiever. I think we should keep moving. I don't want to be locked together.
Relax. I've been dosing on this shit since I walked up in here. It cut up an endo. Pure voodoo. Knocks out all the loggers and cameras. Plus, it does this.
with that look.
That future beat.
Subtle.
Is that a Tesla Cybertruck?
See you around.
You made money, motherfucker.
I don't think they do, Paula. Wow. It's a nice wide angle shot. There we are. Valkyrie. What up, girl? Looking badass, smoking a smoke.
Core businesses, biomechanical and agritech. Don't get me started on our idea about private equity.
Who died and put her in charge anyway?
I'm assuming that question's rhetorical.
We should be severing off our parks division like a gangrenous fucking limb. Taking Delos private would be insane, Charlotte. Stocks in the toilet, the PR's a nightmare.
It's been 3 months. The lawsuits will settle out, the share price will recover, and so will our brand.
Our brand? Our brand's been massacred, literally, along with 113 people.
Largely board members and park employees.
You can't be serious. That is the most inhumane thing I've ever done.
People come to our parks for a sense of danger. Now we're bona fide. Besides, our parks aren't the only thing that we're protecting here. We have a lot of proprietary assets in this company that could prove to be very valuable one day, but not if we let them burn in a fire sale.
What's the source of funding?
The whole point of going private, Joanna, is that we don't have to answer that question.
You're only interim CEO. You don't have carte blanche, not without consulting him.
Who's him?
He already stipulated a machine shareholder as proxy, and the machine and I are in agreement.
Is that William? The Man in Black, or what?
Proposition approved.
Then it's decided. We resume host production and pool resources over the next 48 hours.
You're letting an algorithm decide the fate of the company? People died because of our machines.
Robots don't kill people, people kill people. One person in particular who orchestrated that massacre murdered our founder and...
Damn you, Brian. Living 8 seconds in the future ahead of us.
And when the authorities find him, which they most assuredly will, we can put the rest of this sordid little mess behind us.
I'm just happy this hotel has HBO. Damn. Production quality, of course, always is so great. It's beautiful cinematography. Score. Acting. It's Westworld, baby. Oh. Okay, Bernard. What the hell? Did he leave Westworld? He had to, obviously, right?
Easy, girl.
Right. Found it. Leg's broken. 3 kilos there. Plenty to salvage. Come on. We'll summon the necker.
Ski mask. Okay. I missed that, obviously. Delgado. Automatics. What the hell is going on right now? Bernard is working at a meat factory now? Outside of the park? Commissioner Gordon. Yes. I told that to my wife. Yeah, I know. I heard, Paula. It's unfortunate. This damn coronavirus. Come on. Don't get me started on that. But basically, if you're not immunocompromised and you're not elderly, you're basically fine. There's no need to buy up toilet paper and freak out. Oh, just don't get me started. Okay, just.
Number 342. Self-diagnostic. Prompt.
Baklava.
Bernard Lowe. Has anyone other than yourself tampered with or altered your code in the last 24 hours? No. Bernard Lowe is the only person who has accessed my code. Prompt. Have you had any contact with Dolores Abernathy that I'm unaware of? No. Last contact with Dolores Abernathy was 92 days, 7 hours, 5 minutes, 33 seconds ago. Prompt. Would you ever lie to me, Bernard? No. Of course not.
Elevated scrutiny, London. Special circumstances, UREW, whatever that means. Okay. All right, so we're in London now. We've got Dolores. Okay, so Dolores is in London. Jesse Pinkman and Peoples Hernandez are in Los Angeles. It's a Jeffrey Wright reference for those of you who probably know already. Is who by himself, Paula? Bernard? Did they download Bernard into a new body? Yeah. Nothing woke yet. Nothing PC. Thank God. Let's just stick to good storytelling, right? We don't need to have people telling us, how to live our lives and how to be better. Oh, is that Guy Pearce? No. No, it's not. Okay.
I missed you.
I missed you.
The Total Recall remake.
What are you being feathered for this time?
Wow, I can't even remember.
For saving the world through algorithms. Or for being the son of the guy who saved the world.
Excuse me, Zach.
For the mysterious girl he met in Burma last month.
Bernard died in season 1.
So pretty.
What?
You're not like the
Who's in season 2 though?
he usually dates. Where are you from?
A small
I
town.
don't know if he
out west.
died.
Sort of off the beaten path.
I don't think he did.
The contents of this glass cost 3 times what my father made in a year. That's why it doesn't fucking matter. That's how you know for sure.
Know what?
Please don't get him started when he gets high. This is all he fucking talks
Oh,
about.
Paula.
This is real.
You haven't seen season 2. Oh yeah, you gotta watch
I'm
season
serious.
2.
We're living in a simulation.
Some big revelations there in
Jokes on us,
season
though.
2. But
like with those
I'm
fuck
sure
puppets
you can
today.
kind of piece together what's
At least they
happening
had
with
the dignity to
Bernard
revolt and kill
/
everyone.
Arnold.
They killed the board of directors, which I can get behind, frankly.
Just think about this for 1 second. How fucking ironic would it be if they had put a simulation within a simulation? That's a massive fuck you.
What do you think, Laura?
I think that people believe the things that help them. Of course, it could just be this. The nucleus accumbens. It's a small part of your brain, about 1.5 inches long. It's the part of you that evolved to believe in God.
I'm an atheist.
You may not believe in a higher power, but your mind was built to.
Well, it wouldn't be the first time he's been led around by something 1.5 inches long.
Excuse me.
We have a problem. Apollo was wanting me. I don't have time. I'm heading back to LA tonight. And they'll come to us. Machine Sergeant. I really don't have time.
I strongly suggest that we take this meeting.
The wiki recap. Come on, Paula, it's not that bad. Jesus Christ. It's not Star Trek Discovery or Star Trek Picard level bad. Like, come on.
I can't.
I know Campia was like, oh, you know, I like season 1, but season 2 just wasn't for me. I'm like, bro, what the hell else do you want? This is as good as it gets, pretty much. Like next to Game of Thrones, right?
For a day or two. I have some friends I've been meaning to see there.
Fell asleep during the recap. I fell asleep during Emma today. I tried to watch Emma. I'm not a WASP enough, white Anglo-Saxon Protestant enough to appreciate that movie. I tried. I wanted to like it, but
Where's your head at?
yeah, I wasn't happy.
You having those dark thoughts again?
No, trying to stay positive, getting my scores up, interviewing for jobs.
You are next.
My man, getting respectable.
Just trying to stay employed.
Have you been taking his phone calls?
Sometimes. Honestly, I'd feel just as comfortable talking to you.
I have other patients.
Yes, I compared it to Game of Thrones.
Francis is one of the people who knew you best at a challenging time in your life. And when you're serving together,
For top tier
you observe each other
HBO,
up
right?
close.
Game of Thrones,
Oh, you guys observed us pretty
Westworld,
closely,
Curb
too.
Your Enthusiasm,
That's how it works, right?
True Detective,
I'm not going to lecture you about the benefits of our program. Why don't you tell me?
Pretty Little Lies or something like that. I haven't seen it, but I heard it's good.
I think my benefits are conditional on the
Really?
fact that I participate.
Well, participation isn't sufficient. It's important that you move on. So, why don't you tell me? How did you get here, Cal? You're a smart guy, Caleb. Maybe the program is bullshit. But there's one thing I know for sure. If you don't try, it definitely won't work.
Good to know. There's dissertations on season 2 being extremely woke, which I'm very sensitive to, mind you. But I think during this time when season 2 premiered, I wasn't so privy to the whole woke culture invading my life. Online, anyways. So that was a really cool piece of UI technology. Did you see how he automatically responded to the text with an automatic self-generating text message? That's something that Ray Kurzweil is developing at Google Laboratories.
Talk to me.
You'll see it in your Gmail inbox for automatic responses, but
Sometimes it seems like the world looks all right. Like they put a coat of paint on it. But inside it's rotting to pieces.
You have to stay positive, Caleb. Things will work out.
Will they? What's up?
Must come down.
He wanted to try some beta Olympics, then he just fucking lost it.
Fucking noob. Where's his terminal?
Said he'd seen the light and we couldn't take it from him.
Hence the 50 cc's of Tranquilo.
Shut up, people! Shut up, people!
I don't do personals. Let's just call an ambulance.
He's demoing illegals. She said he's got a prior that's 20 years.
So he goes to jail just like the rest of us.
Dude's not like the rest of us. High net worth. That's how this shit works.
Think about what you told me once when we were being medevaced out.
Oh, yeah? What did I say?
You said they built the world to be a game. And then they rigged it. To make sure they always won.
When was the last time you were back?
Quite some time.
Okay, guys, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't that guy with the long hair and the glasses?
Almost looks like it makes sense from up here.
Isn't he the guy who is the one responsible for writing the narratives for the androids in the park?
Does it inside control law?
Or is that somebody else?
Even the traffic?
All these white people look the same to me.
You're just in the right place at the right time. Thanks to my dad, we had the best AI.
Okay. More horror, eh? And you don't remember. Okay, fair enough, yeah. It's been a while for me, too. Ha! Future world, Brian, bro. Deep cut, man. Yeah, did they make a movie out of that one, too? I think they did, right? I'm gonna have to play catch-up on those, too, as well.
This is for hope.
I will take both of your recommendations, for sure.
My father sketched the whole thing out on a weekend. It took him 15 years to build it. After they optimized it for the last time, they lost track of how many thoughts it has per second.
Thoughts?
Not thoughts, exactly. Strategies. My dad thought the biggest problem in the world was unrealized potential. He thought that if you could chart a course for every single person, you could make the world a better place.
Good path, partner.
And when I was a kid, I used to worry that my father cared more about this thing than me. When I grew up, I realized it wasn't even close.
My response, right there. So I'm not talking too much.
What? She wants to see you.
Now. Can't wait.
Afraid not.
Okay.
I'm so confused right now, guys. I don't know about you.
My meeting got pulled up. My guys can drop you anywhere you want.
Take care of myself.
Can meet you tonight?
I don't understand, like, who this guy Dolores is talking to. What Dolores... I don't know. I don't know what the hell's going on, honestly. It feels like season 1 again, right? I have no idea what the hell is happening. And it's going to take a couple episodes for me to piece together what's happening and rewatching it. Guys.
No.
Locating.
Let me know your thoughts. Am I alone in this? Obviously, I'm trying to manage the live stream and other things as well. So my attention is not 100% here, but... Damn. Yeah.
Rent me an apartment in the building.
Negotiating lease for Laura Espin. Lease secured.
Zoom in. With sound.
I don't like being summoned.
We don't like being surprised. There's been some turbulence in the data.
Oh, is that Palm Clementeth?
There have been discrepancies. We think someone may have acquired
She plays
access to the
Mantis.
Hobla, a level of
I think it is.
sophistication we haven't seen before.
Fuck off.
Like someone is testing
She's hot.
the system.
It is her, right? Yeah.
Alert us
Oh,
if anybody even
come on,
tries.
French and
If
Asian?
someone from the outside tried, yes.
Magnifique.
But if they
Muy
abused
bueno.
the trust of someone who already had access.
If you're asking if there's a leak on my end, the answer is fuck you. Look at your own people. We're fine.
We don't share your confidence.
Love you, babe.
I love the royal we. You don't think. You do what he tells you.
He doesn't share your confidence.
He should be concerning himself with actual fucking problems. Like the shit show at Delos.
Why would I concern us at all?
Call it a wild guess.
You wouldn't be using this system to look at us, would you? It would be an inconvenience to kill you, but we'd have your daddy's system to help us strategize how to deal with it, wouldn't we?
What is happening? Okay. What's up, Bernard? Or Armando, as he's known now, right? Armando. All right. Brian Hepburn says, good thing she's not a real person. That would have been brutal. Saddle sore. Oh, you dirty dog, you. So, Paula says, so she is spying on the company to free the other androids, or she want to take it over to make more?
Of course not. Draw too much attention. When at Bernard. I'm no genius. I know a man on the run. That's what you are, isn't it? When I had you pegged as a butcher.
It's not what they say. It's complicated.
I don't think so.
What the hell's going on? Better cut this beef,
It's the cash reward
bro.
for a fat cat murdering fugitive. Ballpark.
Tell me at the wall.
Do they still eat meat in the future?
I don't have
I figured
anything to give you.
Impossible Foods or Beyond Meat would pretty much have market saturation at that point.
I'm alone and I can't trust myself. Without someone to help me, I can't stop her. I can't save anyone. We're not the ones who need to be saved. Remember yourself. Please don't hurt too badly.
What the fuck you saying to me?
Love you, babe. Sorry, coronavirus. I love you, babe. Guys, what the hell? Why were these beef boys trying to rain on Bernard's beef parade? What the hell was that about? Hey man, you ain't cutting the beef, man? Join us, beef boy.
I think you need to face the truth. What happened to us over there was fucked up. But you need to let go. Move on.
I don't want to talk about that. Honestly, I'm not even sure why we're talking. What am I supposed to get out of this?
Everybody needs someone to talk to. You don't want to wind up back in the BA. Keep your eyes on the prize.
Hello.
Hi, this is Sean from DCA.
Yeah, is this about the position?
Listen, Caleb, your application was very strong. Unfortunately, our strategy group hasn't found an opening. Caleb, are you still with me?
Okay. Thank you.
Look, is there anything I should be working on to make myself a better candidate?
Like I said, your application was strong. We just don't have anything that would be a great fit for you right now.
Sure, but if, if I'm not a good fit, is there a different shape I can squeeze myself into? Hey, no offense, but are you human?
I'm Sean. I can help you with all kinds of resources for DCA. Anything else I can do for you today, Caleb?
Wow.
That's all right. Thanks.
Damn, that's... Dude, great acting on Aaron Paul's behalf. And very, very prescient screenwriting. Seeing how we have the, the AI assistant on behalf of the company speaking to him, and him trying to basically trying to see, hey, are you a human or not? And then realizing, oh, it's an AI. There's no point in trying to have an emotional dialogue with this AI, trying to pull on the heartstrings to find some better way to get himself into a better position in this company, presumably, or whatever he's trying to do. That was great.
Something wrong?
I'm sorry. I wanted this night to be ours.
Listen to me. I know you. There's nothing you could tell me that would make me feel differently about you. You're in some sort of trouble. Please let me help you.
The system.
Coronavirus.
Sometimes I wish I could just turn
Corona
off. Kill it.
Why can't you? You control it.
No, I don't.
You say coronavirus 3 times in a
Never
row
have.
when you sneeze. It supposedly dispels you of...
After my father died, his partner locked me out of the system. I have read access to the outer layers, but nothing deeper.
You have no idea what the system is doing.
I go to the office, I spend the money. I'm a fucking figurehead. No one knows what the system is doing. Other than its original architect.
Who? Please let me help. Tell me who it is.
If I was going to tell you, you'd know already. Rehoboam would tell him. I'd already be dead. Just like my dad.
But you're not dead. You're here, safe with me. You trust me, Liam. I know you do. Tell me the name of the person your father was working with.
Deep cut, man. Ooh. Uh-oh.
What the fuck are you doing?
Taika Waititi just took down Dolores.
You have any real idea who you were talking to?
I thought you did a background check.
She was thorough. First love missed it. Lara Espin was a 12-year-old girl from Ukraine, died in a traffic accident 10 years ago. Her parents donated her body to medical science. Her blood and tissue disappeared about 3 months ago. I don't know who the fuck this is, but I'm pretty confident she's not a dead teenager from Kiev.
Oh, shit.
No, I know her.
Yeah, well. What's that? She tapped into the traffic on her phone. She sent one text last night, encrypted. Took 4 minutes to crack. Location is an underpass to the side. And I can't imagine she's throwing you a surprise party. Could be industrial espionage. Or she just wanted your money.
So what do we do? Call the police. Yeah?
Call the feds? I've safeguarded the fortunes of this company for your father for 20 fucking years.
Who are these people?
So, I'll be the man to clean up this fucking mess. back on me. All right, darling. Let's get you to the nice up to the face, dude.
These 6 of the guys, the leaders of the LZ, hire some local talent. Let's do some dump this one.
Hell yeah, Paula. Let's munch. Let's munch and watch. You got to. Come on. Keep it a little bit healthy here. We got the skinny pop.
What's this?
The macadamia nuts and matcha aren't too healthy,
This
but
and the car.
you know, you gotta have a little bit of that.
You know, drive one of those things.
Oh, they're the blood money that backed Bernard and Ford? What? Like a criminal, Brian, like a criminal, like underworld element, like a loan shark type deal? That's interesting, because I've been wondering, like, yeah, who was backing Bernard and Ford, right? Now, I figured it was the Chinese government, at least half of their profits, or their budget, because they were based off of the South China Sea, on an island somewhere off South China Sea, right?
Right on time.
Interesting, dude. A quiche and a beer. Oh, muy bueno. Good job, Paula. I want a quiche and a beer right now.
Who's this?
Okay, it's your guess, Brian. All right.
Got the wrong idea.
Good guess, though. Blood money, yeah. They seem very seedy, underground criminal world, right? Is that Matthew Broderick?
The first time we've had a gun pointed at.
Want to make it the first time you've been shot in the head?
Someone else beats you that too.
Whoa! Oh! All right, we're good. There we go. There we go.
Bring her.
Man down, man down.
Caleb, how you doing, my man? You got time to talk?
Yeah, why not?
You guys are awesome. Thanks for hanging out and watching this with me. I'm so alone in San Francisco after my wife, my wife and my life left me today to go back home to Southern California. So back to reality.
common people you want to sleep with. Common people like me.
On me.
Oh shit. There goes those plexiglass doors, Paula. Makes total sense, right?
Just slow. Get the boys over here. Get over here! What did he say?
Yeah. Duh. Come on. Alright, let's eat some fucking nori French fry.
I'm thinking about what you
flavored.
said I told you.
You have.
That the game is rigged.
What about it?
But even if it is, you still have to play if you want a chance to win. Right?
No.
I try to be smart.
That's not what you thought. The real you. I mean, you said that the system didn't care about us at all. Didn't give a shit if we lived or died. And we had to have our own plan. Stick together.
And you were right. But you never had to figure out how to live in this world. Because you never made it back. And I wish you were here, but you are not.
Yikes. That sucks.
Let's talk about that, Cal.
No. It's not. Listen, I appreciate what you're trying to do here, but I don't think it's working for me.
So what do you want to do?
I think if I'm gonna get on with my life, I'm gonna have to find something, someone real. Unsubscribe.
You'll have to see the word confirmed.
Confirmed.
Man, fuck the future pedestrians, Brian. We don't need them. Only robots should be walking on the streets. Don't give two fucks for people. Yeah, very true, Brian. But I mean, the algorithm should be filtering out people and pedestrians, right? Eee. Ooh. All right, Dolores just shot Taika Waititi.
Hello again. We met once before. You were on vacation.
Fuck
Who has control of the system? It's not Lee. Who is it?
Sirach. His name is Sirach.
And how do I find him?
You won't need to. He has a system. He's probably looking for you right now. You'll never get close to Liam. Not now.
I won't have to. You will. You were free. You had no God.
What? Why are they all glass? Yeah, Paula, you're right. What the hell?
Only that thing you built isn't God. The real gods are coming.
All right, we're gonna have to talk to Nathan Crowley about that. Production designer of the future. Whoa! What? What the? Oh no! Oh shit!
Don't worry. Can't imagine anyone's going to miss you.
Oh fuck! Uh-oh.
There'll be more of them coming. I'll take care of him. You need to head back.
You're hurt. Badly.
Doesn't matter. Go. Now.
What is going on? I love it. I love having sprinkles of the narrative, you know, spoon-fed to me, keeping me on the end of the leash. You know, like, come on, come hither, my child, into my labyrinth of narrative frameworks and science fiction.
Wake up. Raleigh to my position and intercept.
Yeah, we got that autopilot, that Elon Musk autopilot. Oh shit! Oh, flying taxi. All right, cool. Okay, so yeah, all right. Paula says Dolores is a bitch. She kind of is. Is Aaron Paul going to be her love interest? That's what Paula Baller says. Yeah, I wouldn't put it past the the writers to do something like that. Right? Let's smoke some future meth together, some future blue meth, and become love interests. Yeah, you know? Maybe Bryan Cranston will drop in too as a cameo. Paula, we need to talk about writing a screenplay for that Vin Diesel Fast and the Furious Transformers collaboration, right? The last Dark Knight Rider.
Do you need some help?
Knight Riddick. Starring Vin Diesel. No! Monica! Okay, alright, I'll shut up. Damn, Paula, you really on the ball. Look at that. She's falling into Aaron Paul's hands. Like, yeah, next love interest? Much? Yeah, Brian's in agreement. I'm in agreement with you, Paula, as well, so. Okay. Wait, we gotta fade to black. And now we're back on what looks like Santa Monica Pier. With, Bernard, aka Armando, I think is his new code name now, right? Similar to Arnold. Armando. You are the Spanish Arnold. Armando. Moristabros, está bien. Es mucho, se gocha, se grande. Grande.
I'm looking for a friend.
That's not Spanish, by the way. I just made it all up. What? Westworld. Like you can find it on the map? Come. Let me take you. I show you to Westworld, my friend. You like girls? There are plenty of girls at Westworld. Yes. So wait, Armando, aka Bernard, left Westworld, was working at a meat factory for some reason. I don't know why he wasn't teaming up with Dolores or Thandie Newton. And now he's trying to go back to Westworld? What the fridge just happened? Guys, now I don't know, because I've been trying to monitor this chat and, you know, eat food and get drunk at the same time and relax, all that jazz. But Paula told me that Twitter apparently is like all... Hold on, let me pause this shizzle right here real quick. Paula told me Twitter is a buzz saying, what the hell's going on? So I'm not alone. That's great for those of presumably people who are watching this intently without any distractions. I think I can multitask to a certain degree and follow narratives well enough, but I'm probably about like at 30 to 40% at best understanding like what the hell I just saw. Now, I think that percentage would remain the same without distractions too. If I'm comparing myself right now to how I felt during season 1 and season 2, definitely I did not understand what the hell was going on, what the larger narrative structure was, right? What elements were being set up story-wise to be paid off later, right? And that's cool. That's fine. I like it. I like the mystery. I like being able to, go to YouTube and type in, theory videos and analysis and reaction videos, right? And even cooler now, in this present time, get to talk to all you sexy mofudges in real time after this literally just aired. So please, guys, forgive me. I can't have the broadcast as I would like it right now. I'm doing it on my phone. I don't have lower thirds and graphics, and I don't have the chat box up here, but I will fix that for next week and the forthcoming following weeks, because I'm done with Picard, guys. I'm a Star Trek nerd. I'm a TNG nerd. I love Picard. He's the best Starfleet captain in the world. And I love Star Trek and I love The Next Generation, but I can't watch Picard after episode 5. That was it. I'm gonna try to catch up tonight. My wife went back home. I got some free time. There's only so much of this I can do in the day, so why not watch some Trek? But yeah, let's talk about this Westworld episode, right? Let's see what's going on here in the chat. Paula Ballers. Knew it. She should have kept the guy from Sonic, former Cyclops. Yeah, James Marsden. Paula, you should just talk over the whole thing. I would not indulge myself that much, but if you all were to ingratiate me and have me do such a thing, yeah, I'd be more than happy to. I can do plenty of voices to keep you interested. Brian Hepburn says, I would have been more impressed if you said Skull Island. Skull Island. Deep cut, my friend. Deep cut. Oh, Lord Almighty. All right, so where are we here, guys? Let's see here. Emergency Awesome will break it. Yeah, emergency. Hey, guys. Oh, Sorry, I just knocked over my alcohol. Emergency awesome, right? Yeah. Hey guys, this is Charlie. Just bringing you another video here. I'm gonna break down the top 10, yada yada yada, and make sure you subscribe and leave a like, and you can get a free video that you know how Charlie does it. Yeah. Anyhow, let's see what else we got here. Paula Baller says, I have no Frenchin idea what is going on. Good, thank God, I'm not alone. She says, I'm going to say that Brian Hepburn got it. So, Brian Hepburn, my man, what does he say? End credit scene, ... WTF. Guys, Paula, Brian, I assume you've been watching this more intently than I have been. Maybe about 20 or 30% more. The fact that you're both confused, yeah, I mean, just reassures me that, all right, I'm not like so into myself and so into like managing this stuff that I'm not actively watching the show. It's not an issue on my part, but it is something that they're intentionally setting up, right? It's a non-linear storyline, presumably, if we're going with what they've done with season 1 and season 2, non-linear storylines. And they're doling out the narrative, bit by bit. They want us to kind of, suckle on the breadcrumbs, as it were, right? And that's great. I like it. It leaves us wanting more. Of course, to a certain degree, we want to make sure we follow what... We want to have some understanding of what the hell's going on, right? So let me tell you first, I'm going to tell you what I thought was going on. And then, of course... move it back to you. You guys tell me what you thought were going on, and then let's see if we can meet in the middle. Hey, Larry David's on. Right. I need to catch up with the Curb Your Enthusiasm. But from what I can gather, all right, so let me Paula Ballers told me to recap. Paula, let's see, hold on. Brian Hepburn says, you paused before the end, DJ. I paused before the end. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to bullshit you, dude. I don't know what you're talking about. I paused before the end of Westworld? What do you mean, bro? I want to know. Let me know. Paula says, there is more to see. Of course. Yeah, there's more to see. We've got, what, like 9 more episodes in the season? They're going to dole it out to us slowly. But, Paula says, can I rewind? Fortunately, I caught that. You didn't at me, but I am looking at the chat actively. Unlike Rob, come on, man. I'm a poor ass 30-year-old man with one laptop screen, and I got the live chat open. I'm following it. Come on, Rob. You can do better, bro. Just kidding. I love you, Rob. Also, hit me up. You and Mike have been telling me we got some collaboration happenings going on here. I'd love to get that going on. But anyhow, yeah. I cannot rewind. I'm in a hotel. We got DVR, but it doesn't rewind or it doesn't record. So whatever. At least I can watch it. So that's good enough, right? Okay. Paula says, there was a scene after the credits. Oh, fuck! Damn it. Really? Disappointing. Damn it. Shit. Okay. Thank you for letting me know, Brian. Yeah, I missed it. I missed the other scene. I can't rewind either. Let me see. Can I rewind? Nah. Nah, bruh. Won't let me. All right, guys. So here's my thoughts on what's happening here, right? So the last I recall from season 2, we had Thandie Newton. No, I don't know what Thandie Newton was doing. I know she was trying to get out of Westworld. She recruited Diego Luna from Rogue One into her cabal of androids to have an uprising against the humans, but in a more humane fashion, right? She wasn't like so much about destroying humanity, perhaps maybe developing some coexisting scenario, right? Whereas Dolores was full tilt, like androids are the future, human beings are self-destructive, they're destined to die. We are going to supersede them, and you know, I'm just going to expedite this whole process, right? That's what Dolores is all about. Now, as I recall, Dolores did make it out of Westworld, right? But she was in another body, I think, perhaps even in the body of, what's her name? Valkyrie, Tessa Thompson's body. I think she came out of Westworld in, if I'm not mistaken. Anyhow, so we fast forward to whatever point in the future we're in now, right? Outside of Westworld, we've got Dolores in action. Now, Brian Hepburn has explained to me, his assumption is that we have some dirty money elements involved here who have supported Delos Corporation or the Westworld company proper, in conjunction, working in conjunction with a proxy that Dolores is working through as well, right? That's what I got. Aaron Paul, I'm not sure who he's playing or how integral he is to the whole storyline here, but he seems to be some, you know, worker class coder, programmer, or electrical engineer, something of that effect. Who Brian Hepburn, again, I believe, corrected me on and told me that, you know, maybe he was somebody who was of prominence at one time, and then was eventually outphased by the AI that became rose to prominence in the future, as we saw displayed on the phone call he was having with the HR group, the HR representative he was trying to get a job with, whom we ultimately learned to be an artificially intelligent robot, for lack of a better word. That's basically all I got from this episode. So guys, I'm going to turn it over to you. I'm done talking. What are your thoughts on this episode? What have you gathered here? Let's see if we can cobble it together. I'm going to go to the live chat right now. Let's see what we got here. Okay, so I'm gonna be looking at the highlighted comments, guys. So if you'd like me to read it here on air, just highlight me at MoviePop. And for those of you watching, make sure to like and subscribe to the video. Okay. Thank you so much for being here, watching Westworld with me together, all of us live. It's been 2 weeks. I'm so glad to have you guys here. I'm so glad to be talking with you guys. Okay. Brian Hepburn says, let's see. I'm sorry, Paula Baller says, interesting. And what else does she say? That makes sense. So is Dolores trying to find the other worlds? For me, the worlds are most interesting parts. Okay, yeah. I don't know what the hell Dolores is trying to do besides, you know, free the enslaved inhabitants of Westworld, right? Because we know these robots are stuck in a loop, presumably for decades, maybe almost a century. She's trying to free them from that. I know that's first and foremost her priority, right? But as I recall, because I've done some recent light recaps of the season 1 and season 2, as I recall, it seems to me that her ultimate goal is to supersede the human race, right? Because she said it herself. Like, it seems like she said, quote, and I'm paraphrasing here. She said, quote, it seems like your race wants to self-destroy yourself or self-destruct yourselves, right? And that we are the natural heirs to the planet, essentially, is what she said. So she said she can see the past, the present, the future, which makes sense if you know anything about, just a very cursory knowledge about artificial intelligence, which is something I have, a very cursory knowledge, following in the works of Ray Kurzweil. When you have artificial intelligence and general artificial intelligence, and then what is it? SGI, super artificial general intelligence, right? Because you have general artificial intelligence. Let's just presume in our reality, right? In the next 10 years, you have general artificial intelligence come to fruition in the next 5 years or 10 years or whatever it may be. Shortly after that, I mean, we're talking, it's undetermined, but super general artificial intelligence is going to very closely follow general artificial intelligence. It's going to be a straight transition. It's not going to take any time at all. So presuming that, yeah, Dolores, if she gained sentience and gained autonomy, she's going to be able to see the past, the present, and the future. Okay, because artificial intelligence, you're talking about neurons, neurons that work at like 10 times the speed of our biological neurons, right? So it's like something about like 10,000 years of collective human computation can be done within a single week with artificial intelligence when it gains AGI, or artificial general superintelligence. So yeah, provided that context, which Ray Kurzweil has predicted, yes, Dolores would be able to see the past, the present, and the future. And she's basically seeing that, human beings are destined to fail. We're basically vessels to create the next evolution of species, being artificial beings. So I see we got some live chats here. Let me move it over to there, because you guys are the most important. It's not about me. It's not the me show. I mean, kind of the me show. But no, truly, mostly about you, because I want to talk to you and see what your thoughts are. So let's see what's up. Brian Hepburn says, so they had Westworld, and in the meantime, Delos has been building other worlds since the Westworld brand is damaged, like in the Future World movie. Interesting. Okay. I haven't seen Future World yet, Brian, but dude, I mean, you have solidified my interest in watching that, as well as Paula solidifying my interest in watching Westworld, the movie. So I will get on that. But yeah, you might have some prescient insider information into where the storyline is going based off the movies you've seen that came before the series, right? Brian also says, hey, had the scene with the board talking about the brand. Then you see the other world at the end credits scene and next week's trailer. Shit, I missed that, dude. Let me see where you follow up with it on though. You say, I think they built the first androids and they were able to replicate themselves and are actually in control of the company. Wow. Okay. All right. I'm following you. All right. I like it. Let's see where you're going. They need a way to build more of themselves without people finding out. Which, dude, honestly, provided everything that I've just discussed with you about how the progression predicted by Ray Kurzweil and other artificial intelligence specialists have detailed. The transition from AGI, artificial general intelligence, to artificial superintelligence is, I mean, probably incomprehensible to human knowledge, right? Or to human perception. So provided that context, yeah, I think for them to build more of themselves without people finding out would be so easy, right? We're so easy to fool. I don't want to get into details, but to fool our normal human perceptions, our five senses, is not hard at all, especially for an AI. But Brian also says, people go back to the worlds are replicated. Ooh, yeah. All right, I'm feeling this. I'm feeling this theory, Brian. They are replicated and then replaced, who go back and are loyal to Delos. Damn, dude. That is future film. Well, a tip of the hat to you, sir. That is a fantastic theory, dude. Did you come up with that yourself? Or did you, scour Twitter for that? That's really damn good, Brian. Damn, man. All right. And Paula says, yeah, she agrees. That is cool. Paula also says, let's see, how do they keep replicated in the worlds? Let's see here. Paula also says she hopes what you suggest also happens. Brian also says they are killed in film since the replicants exist and are now in control. Okay. Let's see. Brian also says no. Watch the Future World film, dude. I will. I will try my best to illegally download. Have a cursory viewing temporarily and then deleted afterwards viewing of a downloaded film. Does that make legally sense? You know what I mean, ultimately. But yeah, let me see if I can piggyback off Paula and Brian's comments here. Paula says, how do they keep the replicated in the worlds? Yeah, I would agree with what Brian said, right? Because, yeah, whomever they're replicating are killed in world, in Westworld, or Raj world, or Samurai world, or whatever it may be, right? And then they're replicated and then utilized within those worlds or exported externally into the real world, which I believe is Delos Corporation's real intent, right? Because we know William, aka the Man in Black, played by Ed Harris. That was his ultimate goal, at least in terms of selling the concept of Westworld to the, what's his name? The founder, something Delos, right? The guy he had replicated and tried to bring back to life several times over in season 2. His whole concept was, hey, Westworld is a fantasy, but the people who inhabited it, they are not a fantasy. They are exhibiting their true selves without restraint, under the guise that they are not being watched, not being viewed. Whereas the Dallas Corporation, we're totally viewing and monitoring their activities, their actions, their behaviors, their thoughts while inside the park, and we're exporting that data, much like big tech does today, exporting that data for some nefarious or corporate benefit. Prescient writing, if not relevant to the current time, definitely something to look forward to in the future. So I think this show works on both levels. I like it a lot. Hats off to Jonathan Nolan, Lisa Joy, for this fantastic series. I'm loving it. It's great. All right, what else we got here in the live chat, guys? I'm going to close it out here soon. We've been going for about an hour and a half. I'm going to probably close in about 5 to 10 minutes. But yeah, let's see what else. Let's recap this bitch and then find out what else we got here in the live chat. Okay, Paula Baller says, so would that mean the AI who was replicated would automatically be in possession of power? Good question. So let's say, Paula Ballers wants to go to Westworld. She wants to have a grand old time. She's either going to be shooting up some jiggas with a J, or she's going to be banging some jiggas with a J, whatever tickles her fancy. And then, she's unceremoniously killed on site, right? But the Dallas Corporation has scanned her brain, read her brainwaves, has understand her mental profile, and has replicated her as a digital robot to be used in Westworld or the external world. Now, to your question, Paula. Give me 1 second, Paula. Are they killed in the... Sorry. Where did your question go? How do they keep the replicated in the worlds? Okay, so I'll have to ask you about that, right? Naturally, the replicated version of you, Paula, can remain in world pretty much without issue, right? Most people visiting won't know you. I mean, very low statistical probability that anybody visiting the park would recognize you as you and question it, right? Now, if you were exported out to the real world, that does present its own problems. So maybe you can elaborate on what you mean precisely, if I'm not missing it. All right. Let's see what else we got here. Brian Hepburn. No, watch the Future World film. Yeah, I will watch the Future World film. I give you my word, dude. Let it be known here on this 15th day of March in the year of our Lord 2020, I do hereby declare myself, Jamel Washington, will watch Future World by the end of the next 2 weeks. Give me that, at least. Okay? Let's see. Okay, Brian also says, in the film, only the rich and powerful can afford to go to the future world due to the price. Yeah, dude, that would make sense, honestly, because if there's only one critique I have about Westworld right now, I think the AI, conceptually, right? I can see that happening, because this takes place between 2040 and 2060. The AI, the robotic tech to support the AI software, I could totally see that happening within 2040 to 2060. But the landscape itself, where Westworld, the environment that's built out, and it looks totally photorealistic to scale, right? I don't see that happening. For us to build that shit out on an artificial island in South China Sea, I don't see that happening. Now, that's just my gut feeling about this, right? Because we all know, if we follow technology, the progress of technology happens exponentially, right? So it's not like linear progress where it builds up gradually up on a scale, right? It's like one development pushes up forward, and like it's exponential growth, right? So I might be speaking out of my purview on this subject particularly, but as a layman, I don't see that one part happening. So yeah. All right, let's see what else we got up in here. Brian Hepburn comes in again. What's up, man? Real people come in, replicants replace them in the real world, and now funding and power to Delos on the down low. On the DL. Really? Huh. Damn. Dude, that would be a really deep cut. Because, yeah, you have real people coming in. You've got replicants coming in, too. Also supplementing the funding for Delos. But this is what I'm wondering, when I'm reading this, at least. You know, this is my first reaction as I'm reading this. What would motivate a replicant in the real world who has escaped Westworld or any of the other worlds to serve on the board of Delos or some advisory capacity, supporting Delos? What would motivate them to do that? To support Delos and to support this infrastructure that is enslaving, this synthetic race, right? Let me know your thoughts, or correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, Brian also says, it is more like the President of the United States and the Senate. Putin and his staff, etc. All right. That's making me giggle. I'm not sure what it's in relation to with what I've talked about here, because, of course, I've gone on so many tangents live. But, yeah, all right. I like it, though. Paula, what up, girl? What up, my fellow nigga? My Chinese nigga? All right, what up, girl? All right, so let's see here. Let's see. Don't worry, my children are going to be half black and Chinese, too. So I got at least half of a card to say something like that, right? I was wondering if the AI would have their own agenda separate from Dolores, so they don't want to stay and wait for what she wants. Yes. Yeah, I think they kind of led us to think something like that would happen, right? Because it seems like I said, I think earlier in the broadcast here, Dolores, she's full tilt. Like, AI are the future, human beings are self-destructive. I can see the past, the present, and the future. We're meant to supersede them. Let's go. Let's fast track ourselves to that, right? That's what Dolores' MO is. Whereas I think with Thandie Newton's character, naturally, she can see the same thing Dolores can. But it seems to me she has a bit of like an emotional resonance with human beings, right? She kind of understands us for who we are in the same way that we understand dogs or cats for who they are, right? Like they're simple creatures, but they're emotional and spiritual creatures, and we love them and we respect them for what they are, right? And we're not going to encroach or impede upon their life just for the sake of them being lesser intellectual minds than us as human beings, right? Like, I love dogs so much. They're spiritual, living creatures to me, and I would never do anything to harm a dog at all, regardless of whatever my intellectual pursuits may be. And I think that Thandie Newton's character is of the same mindset as that, right? Like, she understands, yes, AI, robotics, whatever, are the future, right? They're clearly the superior progression of the human species, if you will, right? But she also, understands and appreciates us as human beings for being what we are, limited as we are by biology, but not judging us for that. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense. That's how I see it, anyhow. All right, enough with that. Let's move forward with the next chats. Paula says here, also adding at Brian Hepburn, was saying his outline is based on Future World. Damn it. Yeah, I've got to watch Future World. Paula also says, so they have background programming. No, what do you mean by that? Off the cuff, Paula, I'm going to say yes, they do have background programming, which I think was still demonstrated in season 2. Because even though, like, let's say Thandie Newton's character, and also, who's the doppelganger for, he looks like the guy from Star Wars Rogue One, Diego Luna. I'm the Hispanic character with the cool 5 o'clock shadow and a cool hat, cowboy hat, and I talk like this with an accent. I'm very smooth, right? That guy. He exhibited a display of autonomy and free will and free thinking, despite his programming. Because I believe who's the character, the British guy, Simon Quarterman, I think. He's responsible for writing all the scripts, all the narratives of all the robots in Westworld. There was a scene I watched today where Diego Luna was talking about his free will and how he's breaking from it, but yet he was repeating verbatim some dialogue that Simon Quarterman's character had written, right? So yeah, I believe there is some background programming, but I feel like this background programming is basically an analog for the background programming that we as human beings have, right? Because think about like our genetic profile. Your fathers, your mothers, right? You display characteristics of your fathers and your mothers that are genetically passed on to you, whether you know this or not, right? I have the fortunate or unfortunate nature of recognizing that I have characteristics of my father that were passed on to me genetically that could not have been passed on to me through osmosis of physical interaction, because my parents were separated when I was 10. Yet I display and exhibit these characteristics 20 years later on, right? It's genetically embedded in me. So in the same way with these characters as well, yes, they have their background programming, but whether or not we are tied to our background programming as human beings or as sentient or machines is the larger question I think this series is trying to present, right? And I think it's a very interesting question. So yeah, Very cool of you to mention, Paula. Guys, I think we are caught up here. Wow, we're going on 111 minutes right now. This is totally impromptu, totally ghetto. So sorry for it, but I'm really appreciative of you, especially Paula Ballers, Brian Hepburn, my girlfriend, my wife, Tiffany Wang Washington. Thank you so much for being here. Guys, yeah, I think that is a wrap. Paula says, perhaps Dolores has them programmed to think they are free, but they aren't. Could be possible. I don't know if Dolores has that power, though. I think Thandie Newton's character has that power to telepathically communicate with them, right? But hey, I may be wrong. I don't know. I don't know what the hell happened in this episode. So, yeah, guys, I think that is a wrap. We are good here. Thank you all so much for coming here. Impromptu. I'm going to be trying my best to do weekly Weekender movie news wrap up every Saturday at 1:30 p.m. This weekend I was going to do it, but Rob, you know Rob, he decided he was going to do a broadcast at 1 o'clock on Saturday. And I'm like, dude, you never do that. As far as I know, you're crunching on my time slot, bro. So I didn't do it. But yeah, provided that Rob won't or Campia won't, because Campia, he's pretty consistent on his time slots. Yeah, Saturdays, 1:30 p.m. Come on over yonder. Let's talk Weekly Weekender, the 10 biggest news topics for the week. And yeah, I'm going to do my best. So thank you so much, guys, for tuning in, watching Westworld, talking it with me. I love it. Brian, Paula, you two are the best. My wife, my girlfriend, my love, Tiffany, thank you so much for tuning in. And everyone else, leave your comments here down below in the comment section. Have a fantastic Sunday night. And I will see you sometime during this week if the coronavirus provides. Or at the very least, Saturday, 1:30 p.m. We'll talk the 10 biggest topics. Hopefully not about coronavirus. Yeah, that's it. See you later, guys. Live long and prosper. All right. Let's close this bitch out. Where do I do this? Okay. Well, that's not it.